a tropical beach in the shade, watching the kids burn up some of their seemingly unlimited energy and enjoying a big mug of bush tea has lots of appeal. But not far from here was something rather special I wanted to show the youngsters. This incredible place is a mangrove forest, a dense tangle of prop roots embedded in the ooze of a tidal mudflat. It's the sort of spot much loved by mosquitoes and our local sandflies, definitely repellent and sand-shoot country. You can't move very fast in here, but mangroves aren't impenetrable either. They're usually quiet places, but this one is home to a large colony of fruit bats.
This is where the fruit bats spend their daylight hours. Actually, they're not a true bat at all. They're a flying fox, and they're not like vampires. They don't eat flesh or blood. They're fruit-eating animals, and their usual habit is to come out at night time and rise up from these mangroves in great swarms and just drift across till they find somebody's fruit orchard, and then they plunder all the mangoes and pawpaws and things. I don't know if they get any sleep here during the day with all the racket they make, but there must be hundreds, if not thousands of them camped in these trees.
There are 3 large species of these flying foxes in North Queensland, the largest having a wingspan of 4 feet. Hanging upside down in the mangroves, frantically fanning themselves with one wing to beat the heat, seems an odd way to try and rest, even for a fruit bat, especially when the next night they might have to fly up to 70 kilometres or around 40 miles in search of a feed. With a temperature of around 35 degrees Celsius, or in the high 90s on the Fahrenheit scale, and matching tropical humidity, it wasn't long before someone suggested a swim. And up here, that means snorkels and face masks, the chance to check out the local coral reefs, and the donning of our stinger suits.
They're not exactly the height of fashion, these things, but they are very necessary if you go into the water in summertime here in the northern tropics. There's a marine animal that lives in these warm seas that multiplies during the summer months, and it's very dangerous. It's called a sea wasp or a box jellyfish, and a sting from one of those can prove fatal in hours or even minutes. In fact, the last fatality was only in 1981. We don't see many stingers out around these islands, that they have been recorded here, and even if the chance was only 1 in 1,000 of being stung, it's worth having the kids protected completely with things like these stinger suits. If anybody does happen to get stung on an exposed part of their skin, like the back of the hand or round the neck, this stuff renders the stinging cells of the tentacles of the box jellyfish harmless, and it does it very quickly. It was only discovered in 1980, and it's called white vinegar, a simple remedy for a big problem. Okay, kids, you all ready? We've all got to stay pretty close together, okay? Nobody wandering off on their own just because you see something pretty. And remember, don't touch anything, just look. Some beautiful things down there to see. All set?
Incidentally, the vinegar remedy for box jelly stings is only first aid. A victim will also need a special stinger anti-venin and a doctor as soon as possible. Even the shallow coral platforms of these inshore islands weave a special magic, both for youngsters like mine who've seen it often before, and for those like Kathy and Stephen who are seeing it now for the very first time.
Holidays, I guess, are most fun when things happen spontaneously. But on a fishing and camping trip like the one we're doing here in the Palm Islands, a little bit of planning goes a long way too. And a very handy aid to any planning is one of these Admiralty charts. Not only can you pick out some of the better fishing spots, but you can plan things like fuel needs, essentials like that. And another very handy aid to a successful camping and fishing trip is a tide book. If ever you contemplate a trip like this yourself, don't forget this. It has a wealth of information on navigation and such in the back, and of course, everything you ever wanted to know about tides. Today, for instance, I can tell at a glance that about now is a very good time to take the mob for a walk on a reef flat.
Most reef platforms that surround these islands are exposed enough to walk on whenever the tide drops below 1 metre. But walking here is something you do with care. It's another sandshoe place, and the less damage you do as you explore, the better for the reef and those who come after. For the kids, this is one of the island's most fascinating gifts.
Yeah, look at it. It's just
What
like
is
a
the
rock.
deep? Yeah, what is the deep at?
I don't know, I think it's just a builder feeder.
Oh, yeah, what
Yeah,
sort of
going
stuck
all
out of the
droopy
water?
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks a bit like a sausage.
It also catches some
Right,
food
just
in
hold
it.
it, please. Hey, there.
It's just
That's a
sand.
sand, isn't it?
Yeah.
The tidal system in this part of North Queensland will give you 2 full hours to wander and explore reefs like this and their incredible life forms.
Have a look at this. What is it called? I think it's a brittle starfish.
How's it moving?
With its legs. Yeah. The 5,000 million legs it's got. How big do they go? I don't know. This is probably only a baby, little baby.
Is that just sand that's back there?
No, that's just the plankton.
It has to come out somewhere.
It doesn't. It doesn't come out, it just gets the plankton. It probably spits it out from the same place.
It's probably got a filter in it. At the bottom it just gets plankton, not the water.
Yeah.
Everything that lives on this reef flat here, and this is a dead reef flat, it's mostly made up of old coral rubble, but there are lots of living things here, and everything that lives here depends a lot on disguise to survive, especially at low tide. And there's some perfect examples of that disguise here. Look at this one. If you went past him at any speed, it'd just be a little old rock with a bit of algae or seaweed growing on the top. But if you stopped and had a closer look, one rather spectacular spider shell. He depends very largely on being invisible to stay alive. Those that get discovered by big fish get crunched up when the high water comes in here and the foraging fish come in to feed. It's pretty quick when he wants to move, but that won't save him. So disguise is his major weapon. Here's another rather brilliant example of disguise to stay alive. That's the real rock, and this one is only pretending to be a rock. In actual fact, he's a crab, as you can see when we turn him upside down. Legs, nippers, little feelers, and even eyes. It's a box crab, and he gets the name, of course, from just about encapsulating himself in this almost box shape. And he looks for all the world just like a lump of old rock. That's the way he manages to survive on the reef flat and escape the predators. Fascinating animal. Everything is designed to fold up back into the rock shape.
With so much to see here, 2 hours often just isn't enough. But eventually the tide enforces its own timetable and we have to go. Anyway, there wasn't a lot left of the day, and tomorrow it was young Paulie's turn to go fishing in the boat, and we'd planned an early start. While Paulie and I explored the waters of yet another island for sport fish, Anthony and Stephen did some exploring of their own, discovering as they did the Palm Islands' only resort on Orpheus and the resort's small catamaran. Our plan was for the older boys to fish with me again in the afternoon, which, as I found out later, gave them the perfect opportunity to con the resort management into letting them spend the morning sailing the Cat. Back in our boat, Paulie's luck had changed.
Oh, he's jumping. Oh, look at that. Here he comes. Oh, what a beauty.
He's going under the boat.
It's all right. Take the boat along this way. Here he comes again. Oh, great jump. That's great, Paulie.
Super duper jumper here. World champion jumper.
Okay.
A queenfish. Wacko. He's coming up. He's going down. He's coming up.
Oh!
And he's jumping again. The world's famous jumper.
Bring him over here. Can you steer him this way for me?
Yes,
That's it.
as I say.
Okay. Steer him along here to me. Okay. There you
Got
go.
him. It's the first queenie.
That's a
First
good one.
fish.
That's a beauty. Thank you.
Here you go. Wham. Oh, my hand hurts. The one that I was pumping up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you did well, boy. Hook that fish. There we are. There we are. He's nearly as big as you, mate.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'll put him in the icebox in a minute.
With a couple of years of this kind of fishing behind him, Paulie was well satisfied with his one queenfish and quite happy to have Anthony and Steve spend the rest of the day with me at Northeast Bay, provided, of course, they could tear themselves away from the catamaran and that they got back in time. Besides, as an 8-year-old, Paulie could hardly wait to get back to the beach to show off his fish to the rest of the mob.
Yeah, got something.
What? Oh, look at it. Oh, who caught it?
Paulie caught it all by himself.
That's a big queenfish.
It's not bad for a little bloke.
Oh,
Take it out.
Careful, I just got
Take it up
dirty.
and put it in the big icebox, Paulie, and we'll fill it later.
One satisfied customer and no rest for the skipper. Having made it back just in time, it was the boys' turn again.
One of the fish that summertime and the wet season brings to these islands are tuna. There are two species usually, northern bluefin and the mackerel tuna. And they come through here in schools of hundreds and thousands. They're not very big fish, mostly up to about 20 pounds at cut them out. But they are exciting fun to catch on light tackle. And as a matter of fact, we've got some tuna on our horizon right now.
With any luck, all it takes to make a hook up here is a small metal lure cast just ahead of the boiling school. Anthony was first away.
He's just working up his hook. At least one thing about these tuna, mate, they don't run down and cut you off on the rocks like those big trevally. Working up again, mate.
Yeah.
Yes, come on.
It came off.
Yeah.
Some rounds you win and some you lose. And sometimes you get a second chance.
Tuna, mate, or a madfish?
Not sure. It's nearly here, though, already.
Do you want to go?
Oh, no, it's going under the boat.
Wheel him round. Steer him past that motor if you can. So, you just balance the boat up, Steve.
No, it's on the motor.
Steer him past that motor.
Right.
Nice little madfish. Not much good to eat, these blokes, so let him go, eh? Yeah, that's what that was, a school of madfish.
What are they?
Well, they're a sort of cross between a number of pelagic fish. That's why we call them madfish. Their real names are finny scad. But they've sort of got the tail of a trevally, the eyes of a herring, the body of a tuna, and the pec fins of a trevally. So they got the nickname madfish. Let him go, eh? Well, how about we go and give Chilcot Rock a bit of a belt with the poppers?
Chilcot Rock it was to be, and the place was full of surprises. Cut off on the coral by a big trevally in no time flat. With fish like that, it's par for the course. The score so far, big trevally 1, us 0. Tie on another popper and try again.
Here we go.
On your popper, mate.
I'm
You
on.
on? Oh, well done.
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay, just hang to him, hold it up there high. Oh, blow.
Lose everything?
Yeah.
Round 2 goes to the trevally, and our score stays at 0. Still, that's what sport fishing is partly about, and at least it's fun while your popper supply holds out. This time, it was Stephen's turn to hook up.
Good on you. Hang to him, Steve. I'll get the boat off the coral for you.
One lesson tropical sport fishing has made very clear to me over the years is that you don't give kids toy tackle to fish with. Give them the best you can afford and watch them do the rest. Quality tackle saves a lot of disappointment.
I'll just turn the engine off for a moment, Steve, while nothing much is happening.
Okay.
That's the first fish, isn't it? First
Yeah.
big fish.
Pretty good too when you get it there.
It's away. We're going to get some more. When you pull him back, don't pull too hard. Just lift him slowly. Ooh, he's off again. That's it. Lift him again. As soon as he stops, hop straight into him. Down you go. Lift again. You'll be all right till your knees start to shake. Okay, keep pumping him, Steve. Keep pumping him. You've got colour down there now. Just watch him on the boat, mate. There's the colour again. Okay, keep working him. It's a shark. Got yourself a Noah. Now just watch him on the motor. Be prepared to do 360s around the boat. And get the heaviest gaff out.
Oh, jeez.
You want to tag him?
Whatever you think is best.
Just watch him on the motor. Steer him around. Steer him around this side for me. He's got the popper right sideways in his mouth like a big cigar. Okay. Now walk back. All right. Look where somebody else has had a go at him. Another shark's tried to eat him. Look. See the teeth marks there?
Yeah. Oh, well.
When I put the tag in him, he'll wake up and do all sorts of things again. He'll just have to get rid of that popper by himself. We'd lose fingers if we tried to get that now. There we go.
Oh, well, it's good while it lasted.
Yeah. The first fish. That's really good. How do your forearms feel?
Oh, just right there. Pain.
Steve Shark did a lot to boost the boys' morale. It may not have been quite the same as winning with a giant trevally, but then we hadn't finished with them yet either.
Oh, Steve, right behind us! Look out! He's about 50!
Bingo! Young Steve had done it again. He was hooked solid this time to a fish that would test his tackle and that 12-pound line all the way.
Okay, we'll follow him. He's going out to sea. We might catch this one. When you can wind, you wind.
Oh, my arms. It's going around.
All right, Steve, I'll bring it round.
Looks like he's diving, but he's stopped at the moment. See what I can do.
Pump him if you can. Go and get some line. Doing a really great job. We've got him now. He's really tired now.
Oh, so am I.
It's a boy. Keep working him like that. That's really good. Doing it like an old pro. Nice fish. He's at least 50 pounds, mate. Thanks. Okay. There he is, Steve. It's not a bad fish, mate. Just lift him up again for me, will you?
I don't want to lose him now.
No. Okay. It's a nice fish. Okay. Here we are.
Ah, beauty.
There you go, Steve. He's at least 50. Oh, he's a monster. What do you think of that for proper fishing?
Pretty good.
Hey?
Beginner's luck, I'd say.
Oh, was that good fun?
Oh, yeah, a bit exhausting, but it was great.
Yeah.
After you catch it, it is.
They're not much good to eat if you have to freeze them, these fish, but eaten fresh on a barbecue at the camp should be really good. Put him out of his misery. Right. And then we'll bleed him. Feel like catching another one?
Not right now, sort of, because I'm a bit exhausted. But once you catch it, you sort of feel funny. It's real good, that.
Yeah.
As a newcomer to sport fishing, Steve had really earned this fish.
Say there,
43.
43 pounds. That's not bad for a first fish.
Only a couple of years ago, a trevally of this size on that tackle would have been a national record. At least he helped make our score with the trevally look a bit more respectable, and he'd have something special to tell his mum and dad about too when he got home. Like all my trips to special places, the only regret I have is that there comes a time when we've got to leave. It's easy to be spoilt when there's a paradise like this on your doorstep. I guess, though, the blessing we can all be grateful for is that so long as we look after exquisite places like these Palm Islands, they will always be there, as beautiful and enchanting as ever to come back to.